I'm here in the village today of San Donnino at the Villa San Donnino, the great balsamic vinegar estate. I'm here with Davide Lonardi. We're looking right here at the beautiful, this is a Trebbiano?
Trebbiano grapes.
Trebbiano, look how full, rich they are. You said you'll be harvesting in perhaps a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks or so?
So generally at the end of September.
Right. Well, while we're here today, we're going to get a very special tour of the barrel cellar and learn how balsamic vinegar is made and do some fabulous tasting. Davide, why don't we head in and let's go do some tasting together.
Sure.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell us about the difference between the commercial and the traditional?
There is a big difference, and it's very important to know, to understand the difference. Because commercial is called aceto, which is vinegar. Aceto balsamico di Modena is made with many ingredients. The first ingredient is wine vinegar, and then there are grape juice, caramel, and maybe colorant, preservative, antioxidant, and so on. Maybe some month of aging in a very big container. For the production of the traditional balsamic vinegar from Modena, there is only one ingredient, grape juice. In particular, two kinds of grapes. A white grape, its name is Trebbiano, or a red grape, its name is Lambrusco. The same for the production of the Lambrusco.
The Lambrusco wine.
Sure. Collect the grapes, press them, filter the juice, and only the juice is cooked immediately before the fermentation in a special still vat for minimum 24 hours. And after, the must is put into a high quality wooden barrels, and here through an oxidation process the must is transformed in traditional balsamic vinegar. A set of wooden barrels like this is called batteria. In a batteria there are 5 barrels at least of different kind of woods and different size. In a batteria there are 3 phases: fermentation in the big barrels, maturation in the middle, and the aging in the small. There are 6 kinds of woods for the aging of the traditional balsamic vinegar: ash, oak, chestnut, juniper, mulberry, and cherry. Different woods, different flavor. For example, cherry wood is fruit, juniper is more aromatic, chestnut is better for the color, and so on. There are 2 kinds of traditional balsamic vinegar from Modena, minimum 12 years old, maybe 12, 14, 16, but minimum 12. And when you read the denomination extra vecchio, extra old, and the cork of the bottle is gold, minimum 25 years of aging. The big problem is the name, because the name is the same, but are 2 completely different products, different process, different ingredients, and especially different aging. Another difference between the commercial you can cook. In many restaurants now you can eat some dishes of food with balsamic vinegars. But generally they cook the product, made the cream, put other ingredients, and so on. Traditional balsamic vinegar, at the end, you can put on the food, but after cooking, few drops on the Parmesan cheese, meat, pasta, rice, fish, strawberry, ice cream.
You're getting me hungry.
It's very good. It's very good, and especially for the tradition of the family in this area, a little spoon after dinner, after lunch, as a digestive. This is the commercial. The commercial is called Aceto Balsamico di Modena. It's important to taste, for comparison, the different kinds of balsamic. This is famous in all over the world, maybe to buy in the supermarket in all over the world. But this is made with many ingredients. The first ingredient is wine vinegar, so generally the acidity is very high. And then there are grape juice and caramel.
So we will do our commercial tasting here, and if you notice, you're just pouring a very small amount on a very small plastic spoon for a sample.
This one you can cook, you can put into the salad.
You can tell it has firm acidity to it. You can almost feel a little burning here. It's good, but you can certainly tell that this is not a top quality. It tastes a little dilute, being probably commercial. So wonderful. So let's go to the next one now, Davide.
The next is a balsamic condiment. Balsamic condiment is made only with grape juice, but is young. It's not 12 years old like the traditional. This is 6 years old. But
and it's okay to use the same spoon for tasting?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So this is the 6-year-old. And this is yours, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
only grape juice.
Okay.
No.
Well, I don't know if you could see this or not, but when he poured it, it was much thicker than the commercial. Oh, wonderful aroma there. Oh, what a difference. Thick. It doesn't have that gripping acidity. It's some acidity there, but it's round, it's mild. This is just beautiful. Beautiful.
Sweet, but
And it has some sweetness to it. The next one is...
It's better if you change the spoon for the next one.
Okay.
The next one is traditional balsamic vinegar. This is the bottle for the original traditional balsamic vinegar, minimum 12 years old.
And I think you said minimum 12, but this is 15?
This is 15.
Okay.
Only grape juice.
Oh, you know, you're starting to, on the nose, you're starting to pick up that balsamico, that kind of fig balsamico sweetness. This smells wonderful. You can definitely tell it's one level up. Nice sweetness, it has some nice acidity to it, maybe even a little bit more than the other, but it's not tough acidity. It's delicious, wonderful, wonderful aromas and flavors. Your next sample?
The last is traditional balsamic vinegar extra vecchio. Extra vecchio is minimum 25, but this is 35 years old.
Okay.
If you want to change
Change
the
the
spoon,
See, he knows when to have me change the spoon.
this is more complex, and in this one you can taste especially the flavor of the wood, because many years into the wooden barrels.
And this was clearly very thick, because this came out drop at a time. It didn't come out like a stream. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is just, you really can. You know, if I use my imagination, I can almost think there's some cherry in there and maybe some fig and other wood, but this is truly delicious. So, is it true that the longer that you age it in a barrel, does it become more complex in time?
Sure.
So if you have balsamic that's 50 years old, 100, it will become even more complex as it absorbs the elements from the wood.
Because into the wooden barrel there is this production of, and especially they take flavor and smell very particular.
Of course. And this final product, why don't you tell us about this?
This is a jelly. The jelly is made with the 6 years old, a little quantity of wine vinegar, 2%, and the pectin, the apple pectin. This is good with cheese on the bread for breakfast, on the toast, on the yogurt. In France it's more with foie gras. This is all natural, if you want to taste.
I would love to. Clearly a new spoon.
Please. And this is also particularly because you can open the pot, and after many weeks there is in the top of the mold, because there is balsamic.
Oh, that's delicious. And clearly more sweetness from the pectin. I think that comes from the apple. Is that what you were saying?
Apple, yes, from the skin of the apple.
But I can see that wonderful on toast in the morning and on other dishes. This is just this is lovely. And thank you very much for giving us this tasting experience here. You make wonderful quality. Great effort. Wonderful effort here.